Todd, thank you. Tonight, a candidate for Congress in East Tennessee is sitting in a Blount County jail. He is accused of shooting 4 flock cameras around that county. Adam Heimerman was arrested this week. The sheriff's office says over about a week, he shot 4 different flock cameras. Deputies didn't catch the damage until several days later, and they say he admitted he used a gun to damage the cameras. One of them was near a church while people were attending worship services. He is now facing felony vandalism charges. He is running in the 2nd Congressional District, again, an independent challenging Republican incumbent, Tim Burchett. This marks the first court hearing for him on Wednesday, and that's the day before Election Day. Now, we want to show you, this is a ramp of anti-LPR disclosure that we've seen in our community over the many months and years now. Again, vocal opposition to those cameras from lots of people. And 10 News reporter Paul Fisher joining us now with more on people you heard from today in Blount County who do not like seeing these cameras up in their community.
No, that's definitely the case. And I spent a couple of hours at the Weigels on Hunter Circle Drive, right next to one of these cameras. Just about everyone in the area told me that they don't like them and that they need to go. The Blount County Sheriff's Office is among several departments in East Tennessee that use automated license plate reader, or ALPR camera systems. The system captures images of passing vehicles and uses software to read and record license plate numbers. The Sheriff's Office says the cameras help to solve crime. Neighbors in Blount County aren't as trusting.
It's saying that, like, Big Brother's always watching, because if you look at those cameras, that's kind of disconcerting to look at first. Like, I've not necessarily noticed them before now, but that's disconcerting to look at. That's like, what is that for? Why is this camera pointing at me?
I think it's a bit of invasion of privacy. All I've heard about it is just really bad things, and I didn't even know that that one was right there. And I work right across the road, and I swing by here pretty often. So this is the first time I'm really seeing it. Makes me a little uncomfortable, for sure.
While neighbors agree the cameras are invasive, several people we spoke to said that damaging them is not the way to go.
I do think it is partly not okay just because it is government property. It is illegal to destroy it, but I do think that we deserve to have known about it before they went up at the same time.
He probably could have advocated for himself a little bit better and advocated for our town a little bit better, but it also seems a little bit suspicious that such felony charges were taken up against him for kind of a simple thing. So.
We checked out a couple of sites looking for the damaged camera from Heimerman, but we weren't able to find one. There were several spots that we reached for, and we also reached out to Flock for a statement and asked when the devices should be repaired. We have also not heard anything back yet. I'm going to send things back to you.
Paul
John.
Fisher on the update tonight. Thank you. Before the arrest today, we have asked several departments about their use of flock cameras. Blount County did respond today. This was a letter from the Chief Deputy Jeff French. It outlines what the department uses those cameras to do. That includes finding stolen cars, flagging wanted suspects, even finding license plates tied to a silver or an amber alert. The letter goes on to explain what happens to that data. The chief deputy explains after 30 days, any data not tied to an active investigation is destroyed. Not even those deputies can access it anymore. State law does allow departments to hang on to it for 90 days. Now, current Congressman Tim Burchett did talk about these cameras well before we knew anything about this arrest. Here's what he said he's doing in Washington about those cameras.
Hopefully we'll get some movement out of this. Call your legislators, tell them we need it. We got to ban these dadgum things.
That was Congressman Burchett last week on X. He plans to submit a bill that essentially bans tax dollars from ever being used to include or buy automated surveillance technology for governments, not only for cameras like Flock, but but also facial recognition software and more. We reached out to his office about the arrest of his independent opponent, but we have yet to hear back tonight. Also new tonight, the Flock Camera CEO is expected to attend a workshop in Knox County. We heard from Commission Chair Gina Oster telling us tonight the commission expects the CEO to appear and answer questions. Some of the company's executive team will also be there. Knox County did pump the brakes on a planned rollout of those cameras next month. Hundreds were expected to go up. The commission, mayor, and sheriff all deciding that they're going to include an extensive review before they make any more decisions. Now, we've had a license plate reader update just about every day this week in our articles online. You can check them out right now at WBIR.com and read all of those developments.